Guys, I had a moment of weakness last night. I don't know what went over me. It was 2 a.m. I was sitting on the couch. I had a nice, productive day taking care of my husband. I just got out of the hospital. I was on my phone watching Netflix, watching Hulu. I get to Tesla's website, just looking like I always do, checking out various models and specs. I've been really curious about the $35,000 Model 3. I've been curious about the Model Y, even though that if you pre-order it now, you won't get it for like probably about 2 years. But then something hit me, like, you know what? My husband had a stroke. He could have died. Luckily, he is okay, but that kind of hit something in my head. Like, I could have a stroke one day when I least expect it. Anything could happen. I could get into a car accident and die. So I'm just thinking, you know what? I want a Tesla. I'm going to get a Tesla. So what I do at 2 a.m. is literally order my like perfect Tesla. The Tesla Model 3 in blue. The performance model, I add like the basic autopilot, only $3,000. We don't want to be crazy. The total comes out to $65,000. Some of you guys, that may not be much, because I know some of you guys will drop $100K on a car, no problem. But for me, the balance on our mortgage isn't really much more than that. So, oh my God, that's insane. So anyway, I did the order. I went to bed. I was like hyped. Like I was talking to people on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. Like, oh my God, I bought a Tesla. Like you only live once. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to make it work. Like I make YouTube videos. I will pay for it. But when I got to bed, like laying in bed, like literally 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm thinking, what the did I just do? This Tesla is not a cheap Tesla. The payments were going to be about $1,000 a month, which is more than our mortgage, which, not to brag, but I could pay that with the money I make from YouTube. But it all goes back to the reason I bought it. So my husband is out of the hospital. You only live once. I need to treat myself. I need to do what's right. But you know what? My husband's out of the hospital. I have not been at work. So from my main job, I am not getting paid any money. So YouTube is really kind of helping fill that void. Like I can sit in my office right now and make videos while he's resting in his room. I have notifications on my watch if he gets up or tries to go outside. So we're good. Like I'm multitasking. Like this is like my job right now for the meantime. So the thing is, if I would have bought the Tesla and used this money for that, then like our household money would get depleted. I don't know what word I was gonna say deplenished. It would get depleted very fast. And yes, I do want to get a Tesla. And yes, you only live once. Yes, whatever money's in your bank account, you're not taking with you when you die. But right now, I don't think is the right time to do it. Also, too, since my husband had a stroke, he just isn't in his right frame of mind. He really wouldn't care, what I do, what I spend my money on. But for something like this, like that I'm so excited about, and he knows I've always been so excited about, like I would love for him to be well and go pick it up with me, to like drive it with me, see the smile on his face, when you're going 0 to 60 in like 3.2 seconds. But like it just doesn't feel like the right time. The reasons that made me buy it are also the reasons that made me want to cancel it. It just doesn't feel right. Like it almost seemed like I was buying it. I don't know the reason. Like I was taking this crazy experience as an excuse to just go ahead and buy it right now. But the thing is, it's like if I can buy this when my life is more stable, like I'm back at work, I have all of his hospital bills figured out, taken care of. I have all the insurance stuff done. I don't have much to worry about. Like, it'll just feel so much better. If I do this right now, like the logistics of it all would just be horrible. Yeah, so if you saw me posting on Twitter or Facebook last night around like 3, 4, 5 a.m. about getting a Tesla, please disregard. I was not in my right mind. So I'm going to cancel it as soon as possible. It says it has 2 weeks for delivery, and you can make changes within 3 days. So I'm going to cancel it tomorrow. And that being said, they do give you a 7-day slash 1,000-mile like return policy, which is kind of unheard of in the automobile market. But I'm really afraid that if I got it, like I would fall in love with it, and I would do whatever it takes to keep it. But like right now, just isn't the time for me. And like others have pointed out, if I wait, supercharging my area can get more mature, faster. If I wait, perhaps the Model Y is the better option for me because it's a little bit bigger. If I wait, perhaps they'll get cheaper. If I wait, perhaps something better will be out or more comparable from another auto manufacturer. Like Tesla is so much hype in my mind. Like I want to get one because it's like cool and fast and it's techy, but we're in that time right now in 2019 where there's a lot going on, and in a few years there could be some more game changers to the market. And on a financial sense, like if I'm just being honest, I just bought the Chevy Volt, brand new, like 2018 off the lot. It was the most equipped model. Like there's no other upgrades you could get to it. So it was pretty expensive. And we all know when you buy a new vehicle, like it depreciates really fast. It's not the best financial choice to make, but whatever. Something that's kind of just been like my thing. My last car I also bought brand new, and we still have it. It's a 2012 Volkswagen Beetle. But that being said, the Chevy Volt, it depreciates, but since it is an electric vehicle and you get that $7,500 tax credit, that tax credit is like also depreciated off the value. So right now that vehicle is like so upside down. So if I were to like trade it in towards a Tesla, I would have to owe money. So it just doesn't make sense. The Chevy Volt for me, like it's fully electric for like 90% of my driving. The only time I have to use gas is if I'm going on a long road trip. But if I'm around town or whatever, it's fine. So I got the Chevy Volt for a reason. It was kind of like my transition vehicle to full electric. And I do know if I bought a Tesla right now, there would be some issues. Whether I'm going on a road trip or the power goes out at my house for an extended period of time, like maybe due to a hurricane. It just is a matter of fact. Like right now in 2019, Tesla, as fast and as cool and as hip and as technologically advanced as they are, there's still some downfalls to owning them. And now that I've had like the experience of ordering one and then having that oh shit moment, like I ordered one, now I have to deal with all the Tesla problems, higher insurance, just working on getting it fixed if it ever gets in an accident. Like that still is a lot more difficult. Not to mention the Tesla service center in my area is about 100 miles away, where a Chevy dealership, I have several all around me. So I was telling myself why I should buy one. Now I'm telling myself why I shouldn't buy one. So I'm canceling it. Case closed. I'm going to be sad. I am sad. That's why I have the lights blue. That's why my shirt is blue and it's wrinkled because I'm too depressed to iron it right now. I'll be okay, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, yes, I appreciate all you guys hyping me up trying to buy this. But I want to enjoy this. I don't want to buy it and then just be stressed out. I have too much going on in my life right now, and this is not what I need to buy to make myself feel better right now. If I want to buy something, I'll buy a freaking like video game for my PlayStation or my Switch. That's a lot more simple and easier to pay off. See you later. Bye. Ooh, you can still see the light through my hand.